Hi everybody. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening around the world. My name is Michelle. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Just again walking in a beautiful park. I'm thinking of doing other things too as well. My title today is about how to rewrite your life. Yes, I'm discovering and learning about rewriting my life. Like if you're like a journalist or a writer or how you want to rewrite your life, rewrite the stories of your life. God knows the stories and the histories of your life, and He's not done and finished with you yet. If you're not a Christian, that's fine. It's just how you want to rewrite your life. Maybe some things in your life didn't go the way as you want it to be, or you try to do something different and new to rewrite your life, but some people somehow, in some form of way, they have trashed your life. They have wasted your time and energy, your finances. Some relationships seem to be okay for a while, but until you get to know them, they 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 turn around and be so evil, ugly, mistreative. They backstab you. They talk behind your back. They wrong, taking advantage. They maybe you have some other relationships that person or two have hurt them as they hurt you, and you will never forget that because God will still remember them. Not everybody is a God biblical Christian who study and read their Bibles, meditate on the scriptures day and night. There are people who live in the world instead of in the kingdom in the church. They don't reach out to share the gospel. They don't treat people well. They don't have the Holy Spirit in them or the Holy Ghost. They don't have a true intimate relationship with them. But some people are seeking a true church, seeking those who come across their path and study the Bible, read the Bible, connect with biblical Christians who shares the passion and the talents and the things of God, and be with true Christians. And sometimes your family, friends, they will not feed you. They will not satisfy you. They will not nourish you. Like I was saying in my last video, not everybody is going to satisfy you at all. All they do is waste your time and energy. I see my friends hanging out and spending money. There's certain people I notice are not my true real friends, and I know they're not walking with God and walking with Jesus. They're faking and pretending to be Christians and being around with people. I can sense they're bad apples, bad company. I can sense their fruits inside of them. They maybe look okay in the outside, but the inside they are not. And there are other people who attend to church, but they don't notice it. They don't recognize it. They don't realizing it. And this is not how I want to write my life. Look, I'm not going to write a journal in the life about negativity and how I surround with the wrong people, the influence of people in my life. That's why you need to work to realize and pray and ask God for wisdom, discernment, and to know who are the true, genuine people. And it had to be mutual and had to be respectful and understand that they cannot come on the same journey in the path as you are. They don't do the same things that you want to do. Like, not everybody's meant to walk with you. Not everybody is meant to don't want to study the Bible. Not everybody is meant for the things of God. There's not everyone is meant to like to do the things you like to do. Though people will cut your time, cut your energy. They tend to spend a lot of money. Perhaps you don't have much money, but they do. And they're not willing to, to help you out or help that other person out. Sometimes they can be greedy, prideful, selfish. They look good in the outside, but the inside they are not. They don't recognize it. They're not aware about it. God will expose what's inside of them. This is why we need to be careful. Bad company corrupts the good character. You are the good character, and they want to corrupt that. They want to screw and mess up your life and waste your time and energy. Brother Trent was mentioning about certain videos. It could be your family member. They could be friends. There could be people attending to your church. Or maybe that church is not the best place for you, that you need to seek a biblical-based church that teaches the very words of God. and the right connections with believers, or maybe anyone in particular, guys. I notice, for example, I'm not the greatest person in the world, but I know I have screwed up and I messed up and I hang out with some wrong people. There's very few people. I can't always hang out with other people. I know these social group people that I partake of, but you know what? I can't afford to just be around with people to spend money and eat out. Look at the economy and the inflation, the tariffs. Look what's going on in the world. People are losing jobs. People don't have no emergency funds. People don't have government assistance. There are people, the gases and everything is going up. I heard, and anyone who's in America, write the comments below and tell me what's going on with America right now. They're thinking about hikes or another a shutdown for energy or gas or anything, and raise of everything. How you feel about it, guys, in America? How are you feeling about that? I'd like to know. Write the comments below. I'd love to hear that. Yeah, guys, I see my friends are eating out and doing all sorts of things. They're on disability, and I ask myself, do you have family? Do you guys have family to support you and care for you? And mine's right now. All we can do is supply and meet our needs. What's more important? My mom cannot do that. Mom cannot support me on entertainment out there. Mom's not gonna pay for a restaurant right now. She's doing the wrong thing that she shouldn't be doing. My sister will not do anything like that unless it's my birthday or something like that. But otherwise, she has to watch her and her man has to watch what they spend. But of course, they gotta cut back on their drinking. Like, I'm practicing on that, but it's a struggle, right? A Christian should not be drinking, and they should be wise with their health and their money. Unfortunately, I'm stuck with them. So everyone's tight. I see my relationships, they seem to be okay and doing fine. There's other people thinking about me, going to second time in Niagara Falls, and I'm not sure if I want to do that. Even if they try to help me or not, but you know what? Who knows what's going to happen weeks or months down ahead? They're saying the end times. They're saying that the government could cut down everything, make things all expensive. They could try to cut and rip you off. They're sending more immigration people into this country. A loss of jobs because of AI. It was okay for a while, but they don't realize that some people love to work. They love to keep busy. Who's going to stay at home and struggle and suffer? And if those are doing well, the rich getting rich and the poor get poor. A lot of people are going to become homeless. A lot of people are going to be jammed into other people's homes. Who knows? This is why I say it's best to rewrite and live your life. Because, honestly, I tell you the truth, God is going to help you meet your needs in that area. Because He's not finished with you. It's like, He's not done with us all yet. But you know what? It's up to me to write my book and rewrite my journey and my steps on how to be an overcomer, how I'm not going to please people, be a people pleaser. I'm not going to let our government to take away the freedom of speech, rights and freedom. If he wants to put the C9 bill right there, if you're YouTuber people, you know what, rather if you're a Christian influence or rather if you're the other type, like my other friend was talking about Mark Carney and Trump and all those people. These people, it's like if you're negative and talking bad things about them, they could easily ban you or take the likes out of any comments of everyone's, and maybe especially mine. I'm just a beginner. I'm just arranging and working things out. Here, this is all positive. Walking to the park. This is why, guys, we all don't have to necessarily spend money on restaurants every time. We could always make food and maybe just grab something to drink with friends, or perhaps you could you know, what affordable, cheaper ways to make food. Or what can you do to hang out with friends? You don't have to go to a movie. You don't have to go bowling. You don't have to go to these other sources. Perhaps you have other ideas and plans. Like I like Candace Wonderland. That's another journey and step. I haven't gone this past year, 2025, because it's all the bay has closed down, and all my emergency savings has gone to waste. Employment insurance couldn't extend it. So you know what, guys? We gotta make use of our life and our time. Many people have become an artist. People have written books and novels and stories. This is what I'm saying. It's up to us to rewrite our life, our stories, our purpose and goals and dreams, and how we can help people on their path journey before it's too late. Yes, just like I'm starting a YouTube channel, it's not the greatest. I may have to learn to, create how to be more a create content person as I see other YouTubers and how I'm always curious what they do there. So it's like an advertisement, guys, out there. When you see an advertise in other places, it will win. It may win and attract their attention. It's like looking at this new jacket that you like. It could be a band, like it's an artist, a singer is coming to town. It could be a sports event. It could be anything that attracts and wins your attention. This is why this is how we all are trying to attract the attentions of others, and how we're attracted by people, because what they say and what they do with their lives, they're writing a story. They're writing a life before it's too late. We don't know when they're going to take away our freedom of speech, what we want to say. Not everyone is the same. Sometimes things could be positive, negative, guys. Let God be in charge of your lives and let Him be in control, because I have no control of all this things that are going on. Of course, there's going to be crimes, and there's going to be murders. There's going to be a lot of hate. There's going to be a lot of injustice. There's a lot of war going on with Iran and distractions. A lot of people are so focused on the news these days. But when you listen to me and listen to the YouTubers, some of our news comes from YouTube and other sources. But it's always good to be connected. You don't want an AI version talking to you that's not the real person. You like to have a sense of, you like to reconnect with as many people as you can. I like to be with real people. I'm an old-fashioned. If you're old-fashioned, add a comments below if you're old-fashioned. You like old-fashioned. You like to get back to the things, right? If you're by yourself or with others again. Who knows? But yes, what you need to do, guys, is it's up to you to write the story and rewrite your life, your story. No one can't write it for you, but God would do that. But God's waiting for you to write the story of your life. You are responsible for yourself, no one else. I noticed that if we put it in other people's hands, they might wrongly take an advantage over us. It's not what we want. It's not God's best. So you have to learn and discover things for yourself. Because not everybody knows the true you. And they need to know the truth themselves. Sometimes it's best to be alone with God and alone time with yourself. Like me, I'm walking in the park. Not everybody can come here because everyone is my mom is lazy. She couldn't want to travel or nothing. Her life is okay, but it's not what I want, so I had to get out of the house. I get stagnant, lazy, complacent, and bored. But I forgive her because she's my bloodline and I need to respect the elders, yes. But anyways, my sister, otherwise, I tried to encourage her if she was to be a YouTuber or something, but she said, yeah, she has her own purpose in her life. But I hope she can rewrite hers. Her man can always tell her what to do because she wants to be in the car, listen to music. How can you listen to music if everyone is distracted with TV? I don't like to watch TV. Just fair glimpse, a little bit of it, that's it. I like to be out there somewhere more often and like to discover more than I couldn't do back then. But yes, guys, don't worry about it. Just rewrite your story, the novels of your life. It's up to you. God will bless and help. You could pray about it. If you're not a Christian, that's fine. Just learn how to rewrite the history stories of your life. No one's not responsible for yours, but just yourself. Okay? Love you. And if you like this video, subscribe and hit the thumbs up. And any comments and anything I mentioned about what things that you want to write, what areas are you writing the stories and rewriting the stories of your life. Maybe some things you couldn't do or try to do, but you get distracted, you had to let go, things had to be given up for some time, or perhaps you try to do. Just find ways to write a story with your life. It's not too late. But anyways, write down the comments below and have a blessed day. God bless you. Thank you so much. Take care.